Hi everyone, welcome. Happy Valentine's Day. For those of you who are La Lobita subscribers, I know it's been a long time, but I'm back. Happy New Year, Happy Lunar New Year, and Happy Valentine's Day. For those of you who are cross watchers from or supporters from the Instagram, welcome. I was just greeting my YouTube subscribers because it's been a while since my last video. So whether you are a longtime follower or whether this is your first time on my YouTube channel, welcome. As you can see, y'all, I started this video and then I shuffled and I was ready to begin the Valentine's Day love reading with a full moon twist, since we just had a full moon last night. So I am recording on Thursday, February 13th, in preparation for my annual Valentine's Day love line reading, which for folks living in the US, Valentine's Day is tomorrow, Friday, February 14th. And so we just had a full moon in Leo yesterday, which was Wednesday, February 12th. So all that to say is there have been so many energies. There are so many different things going on in the world, in the spiritual plane, in all sorts of planes. And so all I have to say is it's going to be a dynamic read. And so I began to pull cards and get ready to start one of my pulls, and I decided to light a candle because that's how strong the energy's been. That's how strong the energy around these readings are. So I'm so excited to go ahead and deliver 3 different readings. I do these types of readings every single year for Valentine's Day. And I usually do a 3 section pool. The first is for a Valentine's Day love reading for the collective who is in a relationship. So this could be anyone who is married, anybody who is beginning to date. As long as you are officially in union, that is the reading. You will fit under that description. The second reading that I will offer are for folks who are single, separated, right? Not in union with their divine counterpart, all of that. And then the third pull that I will do is for folks who are grieving at this time. So to me, grief represents any type of hurt that is currently blocking your heart, hurting your heart, blocking your heart chakra. Whether you may have recently gone through a breakup, a divorce, are in separation, or maybe lost a very, very close loved one at this time and feel that energy a little bit more than the romantic energy. So either way, I will go ahead and post the timestamp for all 3. And, I wanted to prepare for the Valentine's Day love line in a different way this year, because usually I will go ahead and do all of this during the live. But what I've noticed is just with folks joining on, joining off, right? The different types of energies begin to essentially seep into the integrity of the reading. And so I wanted to have these readings be as clean and as true to the messages from the divine, from your guardian angels, from all your angels, your ancestors, right? To really listen to them and not pick up on individual folks who are joining on the live. So anyways, now that I've kind of done a little bit of the housekeeping, since it's been so long and since we are recording on a special day, I'm going to go ahead and get started. This first reading is for folks in our collective who are in a relationship or have been married or have been in a long-term committed union. And so The first thing that I began to receive while I was shuffling is there is currently a blockage, or has been a blockage in y'all's relationship. It doesn't necessarily mean that you all are on the rocks or you all are having problems, but it does mean that there is something where I feel like it's something in the past that is getting in the way of full intimacy in this relationship. So for folks who have been rolling with me, you already know love is the highest vibration. I'm blocking this because I don't want to get blocked on YouTube for showing any naked individuals. But yeah, love is the highest vibration, and a lot of times we are in relationships and unions where, yeah, there's love, there is connection, but sometimes there isn't closeness, there isn't intimacy, there is, or maybe there is like one of the three, right, elements that you value in romance and love and connections. And so all I gotta say is, Spirit's saying is, it's good, but it could be deeper, right? And there are things that are essentially causing blockages in y'all being able to get closer into not only physical but emotional intimacy. This feels like an emotional intimacy thing. It could be one partner craves more closeness, more connections, and so we have the communication is key card. For a lot of folks, it seems here that there is a message coming in, there is communication that needs to be had. So whether it is an incoming message that's going to essentially reopen a past situation, a past hurt, or it could be just important information around, something that essentially caused a major rupture or a distrust in the relationship, right? I'm not really getting third party, but it could be a third party. This could be cheating, this could be trust issues, these could be different things. So take it as it's coming in. All Spirit's saying is that when you receive this message, be open and graceful with your reaction, right? Don't just let your emotions overpower. But be open to important messages. This is going to be truth. It's going to be a message of truth. And it's also going to help, break the levees. Break the levees, what I'm seeing is if there was a wall, if there was a layer of protection that was put on either party or both of y'all, just think of the levees breaking, right? This message of truth must be handled with grace, must be handled as adults, but it is going to definitely activate your emotions. It's going to essentially shift. Like when I have this card, it's usually shift. It's divine intervention. It's going to be something that, yes, it can be perhaps, somewhat of a tower moment, which is essentially it's going to rock a shaky foundation. But as you all see here, it's going to push you closer to full intimacy. So a lot of times there has to be some sort of conflict, truth, right? Things rising to the surface that's going to essentially shift that energy into more of a closer union. And what's I'm hearing Spirit say right now is spiritual union. So again, for folks who may have been rolling with La Lobita for a while or just tuning in and are on that spiritual path, just know that, we are in a time of awakening. And perhaps, like I had shared before, there is love in the relationship, but maybe it wasn't quite yet a spiritual union, right? The divine, right? Maybe you weren't in your highest self when you all began this relationship. So again, allow for a message of truth that is going to essentially be able to catapult, to shift the energy and bring y'all into a spiritual union. Okay, I'm getting the Magician here. So yeah, you know, when you have the Magician and nature spirits, that spirit way for me telling me that essentially there is a lot of spiritual energy behind this union. I'm hearing there are ancestors, there are spirits, there are helpers really trying to protect this union. So like I said, it might feel for a moment, wow, we've been in a period of stagnation, or you know, this past hurt hasn't been able to allow this full intimacy. Or maybe it's also, this is what I'm picking up on right now, folks, you know, your stuff, right? What are the past hurts that are impacting your relationship right now? How are you guarding yourself? What old wounds are you carrying that don't even belong in this relationship? And so, yeah, what revelation truth needs to come out to shift this energy, to cause a tower moment? And again, you have the nature spirits. So this is going to be a divinely guided tower moment. Yes, it's going to shake up the foundations, but as you all can see, it's going to be about a magical change. And, you know, a lot of folks, what you all may or may not know is, you know, tower moments are uncomfortable, right? It is magical, but when you're going through it, you could be like, why is all of this stuff happening? And yeah, love's secret. So there's definitely a big truth going to be coming in hot, a big truth, y'all. So take it how it resonates. And I did pull 2 different lovers oracles, and the first message from your guides, your ancestors, your magical beings is forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think. Dream and imagine. Let's see the picture for those of you watching. So you got, you know, yeah, even in this picture, right? It looks like, you know, someone was hurt. And so as you can see, you know, this divine masculine is essentially helping tend that wound. And so, yeah, definitely being affirmed here that there's a need for forgiveness, y'all. The second message is, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So yeah, y'all, a spiritual union isn't a codependent union. It is not an anxious attachment union. It is a union that is divinely protected and just full of unconditional love. So that's your message for folks who are in a relationship, in partnerships, beginning to date in a serious manner. Be good to each other, be good to yourselves, and happy Valentine's Day.